Now, I don't usually buy games on their release date, or even buy digital games often, as I try to wait for their physical release. But after watching the latest Indie World showcase, I knew Raji and Acient would be a game I'd see myself playing. So let's get right into my review for it. Raji and Acient, developed by Notting Head Games and published by Super.com, is an indie action-adventure game with platforming and puzzle-solving mixed into it. You play as Raji, a girl who was separated from her brother Golu, and is trying to get him back in the middle of a war between demons and gods. Where demons are now causing chaos in the human world, Raji must defeat Mahabalasura in order to reunite with her brother. Along the way, as you play more and more, you'll learn more about Hindu and Balinese mythology, which will keep you up to date on how and why the war has started once again. Although long at times, the Indian mythology is well explained and adds to the game. The game feels like a book, as Durga and Vishnu observe and tell Raji's story. Raji is an acrobat, which is why since the beginning she is able to loop around and do many impressive plots. Your first weapon is the Trishul that Durga gives you in order to combat enemies. The game shows you how to fight and take advantage of your surroundings, and how to do max damage. As you progress, you'll get a bow, a sword and shield, and even earn chakra from Vishnu. While going through the many cities, you'll find small shrines which will either heal you or grant you an upgrade to your weapons such as lighting, fire, or ice damage, all which are very helpful. The more weapons you unlock, the better the gameplay is. There are many ways to fight in the game, and it never feels repetitive as the game always throws different enemies at you. Often while fighting, there will be a small wall-like object with a face on it. It will grant you energy that can be used to hurt multiple enemies. There will also be many obstacles along the way, such as walls to climb, poles to climb and hop on, tree rope-like branches to climb, big rock paths to hop across, water that you must pass by without drowning. You must also solve many tree of faces and ground painted puzzles that you must rotate in order to move on or to learn more about your story. I personally didn't enjoy these puzzles, and I would have preferred if they were just checkpoints that told you the story, as the puzzles were very boring to me. Raji and Acient was a great game, but what I didn't enjoy was the many glitches and bugs that I encountered while playing. Right off in the beginning of the game, I got stuck in a rock and had to reset all over. I heard that others had music bugs, but I only had bugs in the physics of the game. And the camera. At certain times, the camera gave me awkward views or caused me to jump the wrong way. I really wish the game would give control over the camera. And many times the camera angle made it really hard to jump across the rocks. I honestly spent more time jumping across rocks than fighting most enemies. But apart from this, it had many things that I did enjoy, such as great music and sound effects, not ones that feel like the music was out of place. And the art style and cutscene animations were amazing. I really enjoyed the storytelling as it felt like it was being pulled from the book. Raji and Acient was more than I expected for a first title by the developers, but I believe it can be improved for its sequel or in future updates. I give Raji and Acient an 8 out of 10 and recommend it to anyone who has enjoyed Prince of Persia or an early God of War game. However, I would tell you to wait a couple of months or even years for the game to be patched and fixed. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.